If you've been injured in an accident, like most people, you probably have a lot of questions. This video was created to answer some of the most common questions people have about their motor vehicle claim. People often ask, how is their car going to be repaired? Well, if the car is towed from the scene of the accident, they need to get with their own insurance company to make sure that it's towed to a shop that is approved by their insurance company. And then the insurance company generally takes care of all the paperwork and all the payment, except for the small deductible that the car owner has to pay. Next, people question, how is their property damage going to be settled? The other insurance, the insurance for the person that caused the accident, they're responsible to pay for the damage to your car. In addition, they're responsible to provide you with a rental car for the period that your car is being repaired. So if it takes 5 or 7 days to have your car repaired, you're entitled to a comparable rental car for that period. Comparable meaning that if you have a SUV to move your family around, you're entitled to an SUV or a van that'll move your family around for the period that your car is being repaired. After a motor vehicle accident and you go to the doctor, oftentimes people start to feel better after a few treatments. But it's important they continue to treat until they're fully recovered. The amount of treatment they need is really dictated by how quickly they recover and what the doctor says is best for them. So I recommend to my clients that they continue to treat with the doctor until they reach maximum medical improvement, which means they're as good as they're going to get health-wise, or the doctor releases them. We work with the best doctors in Las Vegas. For example, if one of my clients has an injury to their spine, I can quickly get them in front of one of the best spine surgeons in town. Many people often wonder, how are their medical bills going to be paid? If the client has insurance, we prefer they use their health insurance, because at the end of the day, they get to keep a bigger portion of the settlement. If the client doesn't have health insurance, we help them find a doctor that will treat them on a lien. A lien simply means the doctor will wait until the case settles before they get paid. Either way, our goal is to avoid you having to pay money out of your pocket, especially at a time when you've been injured. Often clients ask, can they be reimbursed for the time they lost from work? Well, certainly. They're entitled to be reimbursed for the time or money they lost from work. It's calculated at their hourly wage multiplied by the number of hours they missed, or if they're in commission or some other method of payment, the actual money they lost from work. In more serious cases, clients often are left with permanent injuries where they experience pain for the rest of their lives. They go through all the treatment and medicine does all they can, but they still experience pain. For my clients, I take that pain and I try to turn it into a large award. One of the big questions clients have is, how long will it take to settle their case? Well, the simple answer is 30 to 60 days after the demand has been made. In preparing a demand, the client just provides us with information and answers a series of questions that we have developed to make sure that we get every element of injury to them. We put together the demand based upon over 20 years of experience in dealing with these types of cases. Our job is to take this complex document, the demand, and make your job as easy as possible. You just give us information, we use our skill and ability and our experience, and we make the demand complete so that we can get you as large a cash settlement as possible. The sooner the client contacts us, the sooner we can get the demand put together and get them a cash settlement. In Nevada, in motor vehicle accidents, the other fellow that caused the accident, their insurance is responsible to pay all the damages. But too often, that person doesn't have insurance. So your insurance would be responsible. That's underinsured or uninsured motorist insurance. We've been dealing with insurance for over 20 years. We know the law and we know how to maximize our client's settlement. We use all the insurance available from all parties and explain to our client what effect, if any, that will have on them, to make sure the client understands that we are getting all the insurance available for them. Many clients ask me, how long will it take to get their cash settlement? The response is simple. As soon as we reach an agreement with the other side as to the amount of the cash settlement, it'll take 10 to 15 days or less. In a simple case, where there are no liens or other issues that we have to deal with, we can get the client their money within 7 days. Some cases take longer because they're more complex and they have more issues to be dealt with. But in a typical case, say a motor vehicle accident where there's moderate damage, we can generally have the client their cash settlement within less than 30 days from the time we reach an agreement as to the amount of the settlement. After reviewing this video, if you still have questions, call us, 702-834-8000. We'll answer all your questions.